Hey everyone, it's Connie Stewart with SimplySimpleStamping.com, and I'm back with another video in my Flashcard 2.0 series. Today's card is very vintage, very elegant, and it says exactly what I wanted. I think you're amazing, and I just wanted you to know. I really love how this card came out. I'll be using the lovely Romance stamp set and Stampin' Up Shop Around wheel. So let's go ahead and get started with our card today. Well, you know the drill. We always start with our Flashcard 2.0 pieces. Today I'm going to be using Very Vanilla and Perfect Plum. Now, if you've not seen the video on Flashcard 2.0 and you have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry, you won't be in the dark for long. Just go to YouTube and search Connie Stewart Flashcard 2.0. You'll find the video that explains how to create the template. You keep these pieces on hand, and when you need a card, grab them, stamp them, go. It's really fun. My card base today is in Blushing Bride. I have cut that at 8.5 by 5.5, and it is scored at 4 1/4. All right, well, actually, we're going to start with our card base today, and that Shop Around wheel from Stampin' Up. Now, I know it doesn't look like a wheel anymore, but you guys may remember I had converted all my wheels to flat stamps. So if you're using this as a wheel, feel free. It's going to work just fine. I just like to use mine flat. Let me show you real quick. I did use two blocks to put this together, the I block and the C block. I stuck some masking tape down the back. You don't have to, but I thought for the sake of the video, with using it as much as I was, I'd go ahead and stick some masking tape on there. But I've got it all flat. I'm using Crumb Cake ink to ink up my stamp, and I'm just going to stamp this across the bottom of my card like so. Give it a really good press. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to come in with the lovely Romance. This is that gorgeous kind of medallion that comes in it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp it right in the middle and then off to the side of each of those. I'm then going to come in at the top and fill in. I'm almost making wallpaper. You know, I think I had a neighbor that had this wallpaper. Okay, now I want to fill in down here. And I'm just going to take a piece of copy paper, or you know me, I love to use junk mail, but this is what was laying around. I'm going to line it up right with the line in my stamp, and I'm going to come and fill in these little pieces here, and look at that. Now I have a really nice little border. You know what, I'm going to go ahead and get this down at the bottom too, just so I can say I did it all. All right, there we go. So all of my stamping on my card is done. You're then going to come in and give that a good sponging all the way around. Again, Crumb Cake ink is the only ink we're going to be using today. So you can see we really gave that a really nice background. Okay, we're going to set this off to the side, and now let's work on our Flashcard 2.0 pieces. I'm actually going to have you trim both of these down to 3 1/4 inches, okay? Both of them to 3 1/4 inch, and so they're going to look like this. Let's go ahead and work with our vanilla pieces, and also from lovely Romance, the I Think You're Amazing. We're just going to stamp that in Crumb Cake right in the middle of that vanilla cardstock. And this one here, let me bring my wheel back in. I'm going to ink up just the lady, because that's all I need. I'm going to take that piece of cardstock, center it on there, take that scrap piece of paper that I was using, and that stamp I was using, and just give that a press so that I get a really great image. You know, I could have done all kinds of things, but it was there. This stuff was there. Why not use it, right? Okay, at this point, we're just going to trim this out. And no, you're not going to watch me do that, but I've trimmed it all out. I sponged the edges. And what I did is I took that leftover piece of Perfect Plum, mounted it on there, and then just trimmed it down as well. All right? Everybody with me on that? Good deal. All right. You know what? Since I've got that out, let's go ahead and just adhere that onto our card. What I'm doing is adhering it right over the lady that's on here. If it came out different with your wheel, it's fine, but we just want to put it off to the left-hand side. Okay, now we're going to do some big shot work. So I'm going to bring in my magnetic platform. I'm going to be using two framelit sets. I'm going to use the Deco labels and the Cardstock. Well, the Cardstock goes perfect with the lovely Romance. So I'm going to line up that framelit there on my die. Love the magnetic platform for this, by the way. got that all set. Now the Deco label, I'm going to do a little bit differently. So what I'm going to do, normally I'd put it face down, but I don't feel like I can center it the way I really want to face down. So I'm going to do it face up. And I'm going to lay that 3 1/4 inch piece of Perfect Plum cardstock on there. And see these oval shapes here? I just want to make sure I'm kind of lined up in there. That's really what I'm looking for. Remember, we've got a bottom cutting plate, top cutting plate sandwiched between. You're going to run that through your Big Shot, and it's going to come out looking like this. Now, you can see I do get a couple little harsh edges here. Not a big deal. Just give those a little tiny trim, and I mean a little trim. It does not take much. So we're going to do that, and we're going to give this a little sponging just to vintagey it up a little bit. Vintagey is my word. I should patent it, copyright it. Vintagey, it's all the rage. All right, I've got my You're Amazing, and you can see I've sponged the edges of that too, and we're just going to adhere that right on to our Perfect Plum. I've got some dimensionals here on the back, and let's just adhere that in the top portion of my card. It looks great, but I wanted to do one last thing. I want to add some pearls, and I've got 2 of the larger pearls, and we're just going to adhere those here on the edge to kind of deal with that framelit, and just it kind of dresses it up. And then this is one of the strips of pearls. And under the word wonderful, I'm going to adhere the little strips. And there you have it. What do you think? Oh, I just thought it was such a pretty card. And it's so vintagey. Oh, I love it. I love it. I hope you do too. I hope this one gives you some inspiration. Now listen, if you don't have that lovely romance stamp set, there's only one place to get it, and that's Stampin' Up. And you can purchase all your Stampin' Up products at simplysimplestamping.com. So be sure to check it out. While you're there, sign up for my blog, and that way you can get email updates whenever I post new projects. We always have new flashcards coming up, and I know you guys want to tune into that. Remember, you can also get flashcard kits to go. If your idea of getting creative is just doing the creative part and not the cutting part, well, you can do that too. You can click on the flashcard to go kit and have those delivered right to you. Hey guys, thanks so much for checking out the video. Thanks for your loyalty to the series. I can't wait to see you again next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.